What is cotton percale and why does it matter? Cotton percale is one of those fabric names you often see on bed sheets, pillowcases, or clothing labels. But what does it actually mean? Is it just a marketing term? Or is there something special about it? In the world of fabrics, words like percale, sateen, or jersey don't describe the material itself. They describe how that material is woven. And percale has a very specific feel, look, and structure that sets it apart. If you've ever slept in a hotel and felt that cool, crisp sheet against your skin, chances are that was percale. In this video, we'll explain what cotton percale really is, how it feels, how it's made, and whether it's the right choice for your bedding or clothing. Fabric basics. What is cotton percale made of? Let's start with the basics. Cotton percale is not a type of cotton. It's a type of weave, usually made from 100% cotton fibers, but sometimes blended with polyester or bamboo. The word percale refers to a plain weave pattern. That means the threads are woven in a simple one-over-one-under pattern, similar to a basic basket weave. It's one of the oldest and most balanced weaving styles in textile history. This tight, even weave gives percale a smooth, matte finish, without any shine. It feels clean, lightweight, and breathable. And because it's often made from long staple cotton, it tends to be soft yet durable at the same time. So when you see cotton percale on a label, it's telling you both what the fabric is made of and how it's woven. Weave structure. What makes percale unique? The weave is what defines percale. Unlike sateen, which uses a 4-over-1-under pattern to create a silky surface, percale sticks to a 1-over-1-under method. This creates a tight, grid-like texture that's both stable and breathable. Because the threads crisscross in such a balanced way, percale fabric has a smooth, flat surface, not too soft, not too stiff. It doesn't cling to the skin, and it stays cooler at night because air can pass through more easily. The thread count for cotton percale typically ranges from 180 to 300. Higher thread counts might sound better, but for percale a lower thread count often means better breathability and a crisper feel. In short, the percale weave is what gives the fabric its signature qualities: matte look, cool touch, and long-lasting strength. Feel and texture. What does percale feel like? If you've ever worn a crisp cotton shirt or slid into a freshly made hotel bed, you've felt percale. It has a smooth, cool, and slightly crisp texture. It's not fuzzy like flannel, not slippery like satin, and not stretchy like jersey. Percale feels light and structured at the same time. When you run your hand across it, there's a gentle rustle, almost like paper, that gives it a fresh, clean sensation. Some people love this cool and crisp feeling, especially in warm weather or if they tend to sleep hot. Others may find it a bit stiff at first. But here's the thing, percale softens over time. After a few washes, it becomes more relaxed, without losing its breathability or structure. It's the kind of fabric that feels clean, natural, and airy. Ideal for people who don't want something too clingy or too soft. Common uses. Where do you find cotton percale? Cotton percale is most commonly used in bed linens, especially sheets and pillowcases. If a bedding set is labeled percale, it's usually designed to give that cool, crisp hotel feel. But you'll also find percale in duvet covers, shams, and even lightweight summer clothing, like button-down shirts or cotton dresses. Because it's breathable and holds its shape, percale works well in any product that touches the skin directly and needs to stay fresh. One reason it's so popular in bedding is that it creates a clean, matte finish on the bed. It doesn't wrinkle as much as other cotton weaves and often looks neat, even after a night's sleep. In short, if you like your sheets smooth, structured, and not too silky, percale is probably what you're looking for. Pros. Why people love cotton percale. Let's talk about the advantages. First, percale is breathable. The tight but simple weave allows air to flow, making it ideal for people who get hot at night. Second, it's durable. Because the weave is balanced and strong, percale sheets often last longer than other types, even after frequent washing. Third, it has a clean, classic look. The matte finish and crisp structure give your bed or clothing a polished, timeless appearance. Fourth, it softens over time. At first, percale may feel a bit stiff, but with each wash, it becomes softer, without losing its structure. Finally, it's often made from 100% natural cotton, which many people prefer for comfort and skin sensitivity. In summary, Percale is cool, crisp, breathable, and built to last. All qualities that make it a favorite for warm sleepers and fans of a fresh, clean feel. Cons. What are the downsides of Percale? While cotton percale has many benefits, it's not perfect for everyone. First, it can feel a bit too crisp or stiff, especially when new. If you prefer a silky or ultra-soft fabric right out of the package, percale might not feel comfortable at first. Second, it tends to wrinkle easily. The tight weave doesn't stop creases from forming, especially if you pull sheets straight from the dryer without smoothing them out. For people who want a perfectly smooth bed, this can be a drawback. Third, percale doesn't have the buttery softness that some people expect from luxury sheets. Compared to sateen or bamboo blends, it might feel more basic, especially for those who associate softness with quality. And finally, some percale products may feel scratchy if they're made from short staple cotton or low thread counts. That's why material quality also matters, not just the weave. Percale versus sateen. What's the difference? Percale and sateen are two of the most popular cotton weaves, but they feel very different. Percale has a 1/1 weave that creates a matte finish, a cool feel, and a crisp texture. It's more breathable, more structured, and often preferred in warmer climates. Sateen, on the other hand, uses a 4/1 weave that creates a smooth, shiny surface. It feels softer, heavier, and slightly warmer. The drape is more relaxed and luxurious, like a silkier version of cotton. If you like sheets that feel cool and crisp, go with percale. If you prefer a smooth, buttery feel with a bit of shine, sateen might be a better fit. Think of it this way. Percale is like a freshly ironed shirt. Sateen is like your favorite soft pajama top. Buying tips. What to look for on the label. When shopping for cotton percale, there are a few things worth checking on the label. First, make sure it says 100% cotton, not a synthetic blend, unless you're specifically looking for wrinkle resistance or lower cost. Long staple cotton, such as Egyptian or Pima, generally feels softer and lasts longer. Second, look at the thread count. For percale, a range between 180 and 300 is ideal. Higher numbers don't always mean better. And with percale, a lower thread count can actually breathe more and feel crisper. Third, check for terms like cool, crisp, or matte finish. These usually indicate a percale weave. Some brands use the word percale clearly on the front of the package, while others include it in the details. Finally, read reviews if possible. People often mention how the fabric feels after washing, which can help you decide if it's too stiff, too thin, or just right for you. Final thoughts on cotton percale. Cotton percale is more than just a label. It's a specific type of weave that gives fabric its crisp, breathable, and timeless character. It may not be the softest option out there, but it offers a unique feel that many people grow to love. If you like cool sheets, fresh textures, and a clean matte finish, percale is a solid choice. Now that you know what it is, you can shop with confidence, and maybe even impress someone with your fabric knowledge.